Hey everyone, it's that time again for Julie to check in at the police station. The sheriff is brewing coffee for Julie while spilling his guts to her. He has an adorable daughter, but thanks to the divorce, she's been whisked away by his ex. Every night, she's home alone watching TV, and it seems like everything makes her weep. Later on, Julie seeks out Ali to chat about her family and friends. Her dad got cancer shortly after she went to prison, but guess what? He didn't bother to tell her because 4 years later, her mom got Alzheimer's and is now living in a nursing home that Ali picked out. Old friends are tiptoeing around the Julie topic since she went to prison. Her parents don't mention her either, and the new friends have no idea she even exists. Little Ala has been brainwashed by her parents too. Seeing her look guilty, Julie cracks a childhood joke, and just like that, the ice is broken. Powerful family ties are akin to warm sunshine, capable of thawing out a cold heart. Julie begins to lose her indifference. The next day, she summons the courage to visit a hospital where she once shone as a star doctor. She wants a hospital secretary job. Resumes great, but needs director's approval. Sisters swim together in free time like childhood. The community is all for Julie taking the initiative to find a job. They promise to call the hospital to help her out, but they keep bringing up July's past, which honestly takes her off a bit. Julie checks out an art exhibit. One tortured masterpiece catches her eye, and guess what? Michelle's the two. They hit it off, and Michelle totally respects July's privacy. He never digs into her past, just focuses on the present. After dinner, Luke casually asks Julie about. Julie assures she won't monopolize the conversation. While they're chatting, Lily suddenly yells for someone to tell a story. It's like they're both in sync, but Lily's still yelling for a story. Luke rushes upstairs, but barely makes it back down in a hurry. Looks like little Lily's loving the store time. Little Lily drifts off with Aunt's soft voice. Watching her sleep, Julie feels indescribable emotion. She can't help herself and nervously kisses her at precisely the moment when her sister walks in and witnesses the entire scene. The next day, the sheriff invites Julie to meet at the cafe. She hates Duffy off his vibes. The sheriff passionately shares how much he loves the Orinoco River with its wild rapids and stunning waterfalls. He dreams of finding the river source. July's hospital job needs the sheriff's approval. He warmly recommends her in the letter. Meanwhile, Ali is in full swing at a crime psychology discussion with her students. One dude just wants to share his thoughts, but Ali loses it. Ali believes that the works depicting crime psychology are merely constructed upon a pile of fabrications and are entirely divorced from reality. The students are completely freaked out watching their teacher go off the rails. Gradually, Ali's emotions calm down, and with a hint of apology, she exits the classroom. She didn't realize she had totally projected her feelings for her sister onto her students. Over the weekend, families throw a gathering, and of course, Julie gets an invite. Everyone's having a blast with the kids, and Julie patiently helps little Lily pick flowers. That evening, they gather around a bonfire, and one friend suggests Julie share her story, though Ali and Michelle are trying to put the brakes on that. Friends keep asking without any malice, so Julie spills the beans, and boom, everyone's in stitches. Only Michelle understands that Julie is not joking, and she follows her over to the side of the bonfire. Michelle used to be a teaching assistant in prison for 10 years, so he understands what those people are like. He tells Julie he gets her. Michelle walks Julie home, and soon after, she finally gets the call from the hospital. I discovered such a distinct and clear aspect of it. Yet, I find myself silenced by it. I've loved you for so long, I'll never forget you, truly. Finally, this beautiful energy flows into July's heart, and she's not as cold as before. When chatting with the sheriff, she's totally at ease, like two long-lost friends catching up. The sheriff asks Julie about her job, and although she thinks it's fine, something still feels off. It feels different from her work environment 15 years ago, and Julie senses her past creeping back in. The sheriff tells Julie he's made a big decision to go find the source of the Orinoco River, and nobody's stopping. Hearing this, Julie is happy for him, and Ali finally reveals a long-kept secret to her sister. For years, he's been thinking about Julie, often writing her name in his diary. His diary notebooks are now bursting at the seams with entries, completely filling up a whole box. The director suddenly seeks out Julie, not about her work, but to encourage her to open up more to her co-workers. Nowadays, Julie occasionally grabs coffee with Michelle, taking leisurely walks and chatting. Gradually, Luke becomes less puzzled by July's past. When both are occupied with their tasks, He will actively request Julie to take care of the two children, making the family ties even more firmly bound together. That night, when Ali comes home late, Julie waits for her so they can check on their mom, who now has Alzheimer's.